Hello and welcome to my easy to understand guide to Neil Postman and his ideas that might be relevant to you in terms of media technology and ecology. This is not a set theorist on any specification, but I use this theorist to teach CIE Media, in particular the Media Ecology unit for the second exam paper. Neil Postman did a lot of research decades ago into the effects of media technologies, in particular looking at the effects of new media technologies onto things like human perception, our understanding, our feelings and our values. He actually kind of came up with this idea of media ecology, thinking about the fact that we should study a media as an environment, as a structure where everything kind of links to each other and impacts each other. He very much believed that the media had a huge impact on what we see, say and do. For those of you who may have done science in the past or maybe doing science now, you may remember there's little kind of like Petri dishes, kind of little circular ones, and you would put something in there on a kind of like a gel, a clear gel, and then you would put something in like some dirt or some germs, and you would watch the germs grow. And the idea is that the clear kind of gel that you would put into the Petri dish is kind of called a culture. Or a medium. The idea is that you would watch a culture of germs grow within your kind of Petri dish. His idea is that media ecology should be a bit like kind of science-based ecology, in that we should be able to look at the media in our kind of Petri dish and see it as being technologies which allow human cultures to grow. So it's almost like technology is the kind of clear gel underneath and human culture grows on top of it. And so this idea is that technology is what helps us to grow and develop as a society. This idea that technology was responsible for developing our culture is called technological determinism, i.e. technology determines our culture. It actually is responsible for how our culture grows, what we become and what we are like as a society. He was very concerned with the moral implications of this. For example, he kind of asked a lot of questions about whether technology was actually a good thing or a bad thing. Did it help us more than it hurt us?
In 1985, Neil Postman wrote a book called Amusing Ourselves to Death, where he talked about how media technologies like the TV were reducing our society and reducing our culture to simple entertainment. He said that there was no longer any kind of like hard factual information left in the world. It was all becoming too visual and flashy. And you can see how this might be applied to more modern technology like social media. He even says that our media has become more like garbage because all we're consuming is kind of flashy visuals, entertainment, fun, and we're not really consuming or seeing or getting access to any kind of factual, real information anymore. He wrote another book called The Disappearance of Childhood, where he talked about children being influenced by the media and being forced to grow up too quickly because children have access to media technologies now in the same way as adults do. You can see how Postman's ideas might be applied to things like social media, where a lot of young children often get access online to a huge amount of information that is often quite inappropriate for them.
So that's my very brief, very simple, easy to understand guide to Neil Postman's ideas about media, technology and ecology. Don't forget to check out my channel for other theorists that might be relevant for you, particularly if you are studying CIE Media.